Hey guys, Ethan here with Metcalf Partners Wealth Management. Today, I'd like to briefly touch on the topic or rule rather that the IRS defines as Rule 72T. What this rule is this is a rule that the IRS has established that allows individuals who are before the age of 59 and a half to reach into their retirement accounts and withdraw funds penalty free. There are a lot of stipulations and there's a lot of criteria that needs to be met for this to happen. But I was recently sitting down with a prospective client of mine, and we were walking through what the Rule 72T could possibly look like for them. They are well below the age of 59 and a half. They have more than enough money saved for retirement. And we were kind of talking about what it looks like if he or she would retire now. They're about 10 to 12 years before the age of 59 and a half. And 72T has been very popular among colleagues of theirs. And we sat down and kind of walked through the potential pros and cons of this rule. 72T allows the particular individual to make 5 years of consecutive level withdrawals out of their IRA, pre-tax IRA, if certain stipulations and criteria are met. There are a lot of ways to do this. There are 3 methods that we focus on: the amortization method, the minimum distribution method, and the annuitization method. Essentially what would happen is this particular client could apply for this particular rule based upon their life expectancy. Let's say hypothetically this client is 50 years old. They've got $4.5 million saved in pre-tax accounts. How can we create an income stream for that client in those pre-tax accounts to get them to age 59 and a half? And then from there, at age 59 and a half, they can withdraw as much or as little as they'd like, depending on what their needs are for retirement. So using one of those 3 methods, hypothetically, we could set up a withdrawal schedule in that client's IRA of $50,000 a year for the time that they're 50 until they're 59 and a half. That $50,000 a year needs to be met every single year. You can't use your IRA as an emergency fund or anything like that. So it is a little bit risky that you have to, establish that withdrawal at that early time, not knowing what your needs are going to be in the next 5 to 10 years. So anyway, Rule 72T it's not a loophole. It's a technical rule that allows substantially equal periodic payments to be taken out of your IRA pre-tax. That way you can live and kind of retire early. You still have to pay ordinary income tax, federal and state. It's just a way to kind of alleviate that 10% early withdrawal penalty that everyone really talks about. So when you hear people say, hey, you need to have Roth dollars and you need to have taxable dollars and you need to have pre-tax dollars, we still focus on that. However, sometimes when we start initiating or working with clients, it's a little too late. And Rule 72T is a great way to establish that early retirement income stream from the savings that you have accumulated over your career. So if you're interested in 72T, if you're in your 40s and 50s and want to retire early, but all your money's in a pre-tax account, reach out. We'd love to have that conversation with you and kind of see if that rule would apply. Again, this is Ethan with Metcalf Partners Wealth Management, and thank you for your time.